Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed those temperatures at or near record highs yesterday in the low to mid 70s, because the strong cold front has arrived this morning and our temperatures are only going to be dropping as we go through the day. Let's start at 8 a.m. this morning on your weekend forecast sponsored by NIPSCO, and already colder this morning than yesterday morning, temperatures in the upper 40s. And throughout the day, I can't rule out a stray shower or two here or there. Now, I do think the majority of us in Northwest Indiana are going to stay dry today, but there is the opportunity for a couple of showers. I know even this model not showing it, but there's just enough moisture left in the atmosphere as this cold air continues to move through that a few sprinkles are a possibility throughout the day, but most of the day is going to be dry. And let's keep an eye on temperatures. So 8 a.m. in the upper 40s, but when we jump ahead to 1 o'clock, look how we are starting to transition into the mid-40s. So again, it is not going to be warming up today. It's going to be feeling way different than yesterday, because not only are temperatures going to be coming down, it's going to get breezy this afternoon. So unfortunately, once we get into the afternoon hours with gusts hanging out around 20 miles per hour, you've got to take about 10 degrees off these temperatures. So we're talking about feels like temperatures in the afternoon, mainly in the mid to upper 30s. That's what you need to be dressed for this afternoon. And see, at 1 o'clock, a little bit of green showing up, a few sprinkles still around, still a possibility. I do think by 6 o'clock this afternoon, notice how the cloud cover breaking up and the chance for those sprinkles going away. And look at 6 o'clock, now we're transitioning into the upper 30s. And the problem is we are going to continue to see throughout the night gusts 15 to 20 miles per hour, so still dealing with a wind chill factor, and you've still got to take about 10 degrees off these temperatures. So 6 o'clock this afternoon, really feeling probably like the upper 20s in a lot of locations, and by 10 o'clock this evening, now we're talking about feels like temperatures that are mainly going to be in the low to mid 20s, because it's still breezy. Notice it's going to be dry, I think, during the evening hours, but I do have to mention, beginning late tonight, maybe around 2 a.m., a few snow flurries starting to pop up. Initially, a little wave of low pressure. Could we see a snow flurry just about anywhere in the region? Yes. But I think by tomorrow morning, it's really going to become organized with lake effect snow showers. And so it's the classic story, more going on to the north and east and less going on to the south and west. Let's keep an eye on it as we go through the day on Saturday. And by the way, it is still going to be breezy on Saturday as well. And we're just going to be starting cold and not warming up very much, because though some are going to see very little snow, it is going to be a cloudy day, and that's really going to limit how much our temperatures are going to warm. So 9 a.m. we're talking about temperatures in the low to mid 30s, and then look at high temperatures tomorrow only in the upper 30s. And because breezy, gusts around 20 miles per hour, mainly feeling like the upper 20s tomorrow afternoon. Notice 1 o'clock, the isolated snow showers probably only in LaPorte County. It looks like the best opportunity of seeing some snow showers tomorrow is going to be in the late afternoon. Still more to the north and east, especially in LaPorte County, but notice how we're starting to see some blue dots show up to the west as well. So everyone has a chance of seeing some snow tomorrow with these lake effect snow showers, but there is going to be more to the north and east. And really, it looks like the opportunity for all of us in Northwest Indiana is mainly going to be a late afternoon, early evening hours, because when we jump ahead to 9 o'clock in the evening, notice how it's limited back to the classic lake effect area, the northeastern part of Porter County and across LaPorte County. And still breezy throughout the night tomorrow night as well. So look at temperatures 9 o'clock Saturday evening. We're mainly in the low 30s, and because it's still on the breezy side, gusts 15, 20 miles per hour. Feels like temperatures probably only in the low 20s. I do think that finally, even in LaPorte County, it'll take a while, but finally during the overnight hours, those snow showers will come to an end, probably around 4 a.m. So very late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. So how much snow are we talking about? Well, it follows the classic lake effect pattern. In the far eastern part of LaPorte County, some could see around an inch of snow. For most of LaPorte County, the central and western part, probably looking at about a half an inch. And then for the northeastern half of Porter County, we're talking about a tenth of an inch to perhaps a quarter of an inch. For everyone else in the region, we're talking about just seeing a few flakes of snow, maybe a dusting, if that, but nothing that you can measure. The only measurable snow, and again, it's not going to be much even in Porter County, is going to be in the northeastern half of Porter County. And the places that could see around an inch, something that's really worth measuring, that's only going to be in eastern LaPorte County. So a taste of winter, but no big lake effect numbers. All right, so let's talk about Sunday, which is going to be a dry day, not dealing with the lake effect anymore, but we're still going to see additional cloud cover, it looks like, to the north and east versus the south and west. So across LaPorte County, probably mostly cloudy skies, then in Porter County, partly cloudy, but then mostly sunny in Lake County and across the southern part of the region. And because of additional cloud cover to the northeast, a little bit cooler, it does look like most of us only topping out in the upper 30s, maybe hitting around 40 degrees in Kentland. And as far as the wind situation, not as bad as today. As Saturday, we'll just call it a light breeze, gusts 10 to 15 miles per hour. So what that means is for feels like temperatures, you only have to take about 5 degrees off of temperatures instead of 10 degrees.